All right, tribe, that's it for today's study group. And people want to know, it's Super Bowl day, it's going down. It's like, study group this on the day of the Super Bowl. Did you like this group? Not like this group? People, let's say you could have did so many other things other than that. Honest feedback.
It was a great program. I've done a lot before, and it was probably the first program where the questions were broken down in a way where I could really understand it. It was relatable. I love the acronyms, like all the different ways that you helped kind of memorize it. I'd see questions, and even if I didn't fully understand the content, you had already provided some type of creative memorization technique that allowed for me to kind of recall. So it's just been invaluable. I really, as a newcomer, I definitely plan on making you a staple in my social work journey as I continue towards licensure. So it's been invaluable.
Definitely appreciate it. Glad you're here. Get value out of it. And I like that. The racodibs. The racodibs. I like that. All right. And sometimes it really is just having things explained in a different way, right? Because I haven't tried every program, every study group, or nothing like that under the sun. I'm going to go out on a limb and say the information is accurate. It's just more so their flavor, their way of providing the information. So definitely glad the right acronyms and all that is working. So definitely glad you're here. And y'all ain't going nowhere. After the course and everything, I got plans for you. Show y'all how to get to the bag, start up practice, all that great stuff. So it's going to be a great time.
I wish I would have found this program sooner. I'm taking my test for the second time on Thursday, and I pray I pass. But you've helped me understand it better. Thank you.
Nice. Definitely, we found each other now. It's all good. And take your time. Don't rush. It's okay not to know every single question or feel 100% confident with every question. Do your best. Go slow. Fully understand what the question is asking and what the answer choices are saying. And it's okay if you get a string of questions where it's like, for the last 4 or 5, I was kind of like, about. There's more questions coming. So it's all good, especially if it's more of a recall question that we're getting hung up on, where it's either we know it or we don't. It's all good. Just keep flowing, keep up the pace. And remember, what is the question asking and what are the answer choices saying? We want to pick the answer choice that answers what the question is asking and addressing whatever that issue is or the need of the client within that question. So just keep those things in mind and aligning with our code of ethics. And let us know when you pass so we can celebrate you.
Hello, Ray. I just want to say thank you for, it's like all the weeks I've been coming to your program, and also it's like you built my confidence, and also the fact that I realized that I'm not alone in this journey. I took the LCSW quite a few times, but I don't give up. And also today is my birthday, spending time with you guys. That's awesome.
Yeah, man. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Eve.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. And being able to show ourselves that grace, because again, it really is a different way of thinking. Internship papers, that's the focus of our social work schooling journey and whatnot. And then even if we already graduated, a lot of what we're focused on is doing whatever the task requirement is for that role that we're doing as a social worker. That's usually what the focus on. It's like, hey, social worker that's been out of school for X amount of time, what do you think about Eric Erickson? It's like, I got to go back in that, that vault and think about it. And how do we apply it to this specific scenario and all of that, and different way of thinking. So definitely glad you're here. And it's not just me, like you were speaking to, is all of us. Like I'm the face of it, but there's been many times where our tribe has educated me about something. I'm like, I didn't know about that, or helped other tribe members in the group about something. So it's all of us. So definitely glad you're here, and celebrate your birthday. Definitely hope you have fun.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Ray. I really appreciate the course that you are starting later this month. I was actually scheduled to take my exam this month, but I think I'm going to wait and do the course. I'm feeling more confident. I've been out of master's in social work over 40 years ago. And I've just, along the years, did an clinical classes, moved to another state, let it go. But I finally decided this year I was going to do it. So you're helping me on that road to success. Thank you so much.
No, absolutely. And yeah, this is one of those things where get it, like get it now. Like it's just one of the stories I've heard. People have been out of school for whether it's 4, 10, 20 years, and all of a sudden, hey, you need their job say, hey, you need to get this license thing. And it's like, what do you mean this license thing? I've been working here for 10, 15, 20 years. Now I gotta, so definitely get it now. And it's just going to help. We get more money, be able to help more people, open up a private practice, just do a lot more in the field. So it's all good. We're going to rock it. We're going to get that license.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just want to say thank you because it's been a very good experience for me. I'm a very visual learner, and a lot of programs don't always offer such an interactive experience. It's pre-recorded. You don't get to ask questions. You don't get in the moment of confusion, clarity that you need. I've been able to take my exam for the past 4 years and just been postponing it due to anxiety. So I feel like joining your course gave me great insight into what I do know and what I need further training on, and getting a little more accustomed to a study style, because there's so many different styles of studying. I'm learning that I'm honing in on what works best for me after going through all of these programs. And your keen details are very helpful to me, which is why I pushed my exam as well, because I said I need a little more education. Despite me knowing these things, I don't know it the way you teach it. So I want a little more insight into the way you relate a message, because it is such a more concrete, concise version to understand. So I appreciate that. I was very hesitant to join the groups because of all these other programs friends recommend, but I don't know why. I just feel this is more relatable and more beneficial for me and affordable. So I'm definitely going to go with that. So thank you very much. And to all the attendees, everyone's input is very helpful too.
All right, nice. Definitely glad you're here. And listen, I don't know what those other people, well, I do know those other people. They don't got elephants. I mean, if you know, you know. But I say, like, talk to me like I'm 4. If I'm learning something, simplify, organize it for me. Don't make it so confusing and all that other stuff, and break it down as much as possible. And that's what I do. And I know some people are more visual, some people are more auditory. I'm like, why not just give it everything? Like, y'all see the Word documents, everything, so I give you everything. So it covers all bases. And again, sometimes, like in this context, because it's one thing to, hey, here's the information. Now apply that information in this multiple choice setting. And remember, we're going to mix it up with different details, and we're going to put this different thought process and everything like that. It really is a different way of thinking. So being able to show yourself grace, and just as even like my program, all of that aside, I 100% encourage people, start with the code of ethics. Why? Well, that's one major section of all the exams, and we get to max out that section as much as possible. You know, if we can max out that section as much as possible, it greatly increases the chance of us passing. And 2 practice questions a day, because these questions can be worded in so many different ways regarding like the details and whatnot. The thought process will carry us to the next question, scenario-based question, recall-based question. So that's why I emphasize so much 2 questions a day. Emphasis on the scenario-based ones, because that's the majority of the exams. Go slow. Use YouTube, any other, if you have access to any courses that you purchase, the practice questions and whatnot, use those. 2 practice questions a day and 1 practice exam a month. Go slow. That way, it really just puts us in a better chance to pass. And even in my course, we're doing 2 questions a day. We ain't doing 15, 20, because it's the thought process that carries through. So it's all good. You're going to get that license. Let us know when you pass so we can celebrate you. It's all good. All right, Tribe, thank you for attending today's study group. I appreciate you. And we got this. Again, 2 practice questions a day and 1 practice exam a month. I'm going to sound like a broken record. And if I know you, that's fine, as long as you pass. I'll take it. As long as you pass, it's all good. And also, if you're listening to this, let us know in the comment section below, what do you got for the Super Bowl? You going for the Chiefs? Go with the Eagles. So let us know. But thank you for attending. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next study group.